G'day and welcome to ZoomTV, the show where we explore everything that flies, drives and floats and take you along for the ride. Let's find out what's on today's show.
The Audi A1 is the smallest Audi in history, and since its release, it's been an absolute smash hit. Today, thanks to our motoring partner, goauto.com.au, we find out why.
And you know that car that's always in your fantasies? Well, today I found a car that could pretty much make your dreams come true.
And I get to take you for a ride in the much anticipated 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. Speaking of taking people for a ride, here's my old mate Aaron Pitt.
In a country with more automotive fanatics per capita than anywhere else in the world, the team behind legendary titles like Just Cars, Just Bikes and Just 4x4s have launched a hunt for the most passionate, most obsessed automotive fanatics this nation has to offer. So we thought we'd help and go and see some potential entrants that could join this prestigious club of the 20 Just Auto legends. People like the owner of this 1966 Ford GT convertible. People like Steve Long. How you doing, Steve?
Very well, thank you.
Very happy to come out and meet the owner of this beautifully restored car. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
Now, you haven't had the car for long, so it's pretty fresh. Tell us the story.
I bought it about 16 months ago in Los Angeles. I travel there very regularly buying cars for our business. And I found this. It was a really good, solid car, but it certainly didn't look like this.
No.
You know, it wasn't rusty or anything like that, but it just needed a very large birthday. And I could see that there was great potential in it. It's most gratifying when you get a car to this stage and it looks like this and you think, wow, look at that. That's just like it was when it rolled out of the factory door. It's a factory pony interior, and pony interior is different to standard. It has wood grain on the speedo and the glove box. It's got different door panels, and they call it pony interior because it's got little ponies and you can see them running across the tops of the seats.
Oh, that's beautiful. Steve, she drives as good as she looks.
Absolutely, it's beautiful to drive. It's just like a new car.
Steve, what have you done under the hood? Have you kept it original?
It's absolutely original. It's just the way it was when it rolled out of the factory door.
What made you fall in love with Mustangs?
It all started back in the 60s. You know, they came out as little model cars. Some friends of mine, they'd adapted, I think, one of those to a slot car, and that all just started from there. And it was just locked in my brain that one day I would have one of those cars. I really think the passion drives the business, and I think that's probably one of the reasons we've been successful, because I would never sell anything to anybody unless I would be prepared to own that car myself. Right. And I've always adhered to that, and I've sold every single car I've ever had because they've all been good.
So Steve, if people want to get hold of you and get your help or even get a car through you, how do they do that?
They can either give me a call. We're in the telephone book. I advertise in Just Cars and have done since the magazine's inception. We've got a website, www.mustangsofmelbourne.com. We sell parts, we sell cars. We're like a one-stop shop.
Steve, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem, Aaron.
Okay, now, if you think you've got what it takes to be considered in the inaugural Just Auto Legends Club, then you should enter it. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a 4x4 enthusiast, a car nut, or if you're bike crazy. We don't care if you've got two-wheel passion or four-wheel passion, or if you like mud or tarmac. What is important is how much automotive passion is pumping through your veins. So to find out more, or to enter, go to justautolegends.com.au or follow the links from ZoomTV.
So, are you ready for this? There are hot-looking cars, and then there's ridiculously hot-looking cars. The kind of cars you dream about, but never actually think you'll be able to own it one day. And I'll put money on it that your dream car is a convertible, and I reckon it looks a little something like this. Do I need to say much more? This is the Lexus IS 250C convertible, and it ticks all the right boxes. Let me just give you a moment to take it in. I got this masterpiece from Lexus of Perth, the sole Lexus dealership in WA, which proudly continues its tradition of excellence. And this car is a prime example. David, as far as convertibles go, how does the Lexus stand apart from the rest?
Look, the Lexus is a fantastic convertible. It looks great with the roof down, but it also looks fantastic with the roof up as well, and turns it into a really nice sporty coupe. And like all Lexus, it comes with everything.
The reason most buy a convertible is for the sense of serenity and freedom of driving with the roof off. And the Lexus technology allows this transition to happen in just 20 seconds, and it's so advanced you can barely hear it happen. With a touch of a button, you go from standard sedan to head-turning dreamobile, and the wind, even at highway speeds, isn't an issue because of its design. The cabin oozes luxury. With full leather upholstery, you can comfortably fit 4 friends in here. And while you're at it, I'd subtly show off the satellite navigation and touchscreen controls. And if you love your music, the crystal clear 12-speaker audio system will blow them away. Plus, all the little luxuries like Bluetooth, steering wheel controls, advanced climate control will keep them in awe. The impressive aerodynamic design speaks for itself. Alloy wheels, self-dimming mirrors, intelligent lighting, it looks how it drives. Smooth, safe and professional with a 6-speed auto transmission and a 2.5-litre V6 engine, the IS250C delivers first-rate performance. With world-class safety features, the Lexus opens up a world of possibilities. Rain, hail or shine, you'll look good and feel fantastic in the IS250C. For the best value luxury convertible in the market, pop into Lexus of Perth, or you can find more info at zoomtv.com.au. Just follow the links.
It was designed to challenge the BMW-built Mini and attract a new breed of buyers to Audi. After the break, we take a closer look at the Audi A1 thanks to goauto.com.au. Today, thanks to goauto.com.au, I look at the smallest Audi ever made, the petite Audi A1. Is it the essence of Audi concentrated into a pert yet perfect package, or is it the Volkswagen Polo in drag? The answer may surprise you. A smash hit the moment it was released, the A1 was created to take on the massively successful Mini built by BMW. But Audi took a different path by clothing the latest Volkswagen Polo in a set of very modern designer clothes, so unlike the Mini, it looks to the future instead of harking back to the past. With its distinctive daytime running lights, arched roofline, clamshell hatch and cartoonist taillights, this little car certainly has a personality all of its own. Audi probably does the loveliest interiors in the business, and the A1 is no exception. Oozing with designer qualities, the dash was modelled on old aeroplane wings. I mean, check out the air vents. They're meant to remind you of jet engines. Back to earth, further inspiration came within the Audi family. The instrument pack and heater controls look like they're straight out of the TT sports car. Classy. But it isn't all show, because the Germans have crafted a roomy and practical 4-seater cabin that fits the bill for the busy city slicker. Thanks to its firm but comfy seats, a commanding driving position, ample storage areas and a 5-star crash test safety. Getting in the back seat is pretty easy, while folding the rear backrest will boost the tiny boot into something a bit more usable. But really, Audi, must we pay extra for basics like Bluetooth? There's limited headroom in the back, and if you personalise your Audi with sunroof and sat-nav, it's going to cost you the wrong side of 40K. I got to tell you, looking cool really does cost these days. Plus, choosing to upsize from standard 15-inch alloy wheels to larger alloys means you'll also pay the penalty of a hard ride. But the 90-kilowatt 1.4-litre petrol engine is a peach, with a willingness to rev and a smooth, constant flow of power right from the moment you set off. It also doesn't drink much fuel thanks to clever stop-start technology that temporarily shuts down the engine when the vehicle's idle in traffic. Those Germans, they're pretty clever. Yet the A1 is always fun to drive, whether you're using the sweet shifting 6-speed manual or the S-Tronic dual clutch auto. Quick steering, secure cornering and ultra-sharp brakes are further plus points for zipping around town, while the wide track helps impart a feeling of stability on the open road. If the A1 looks like an overpriced and under-equipped shopping basket to you, then you're probably not the kind of buyer it's aimed at anyway. But if you seek out a painstakingly designed, beautifully built, high-quality urban runabout with a small footprint, then the big-hearted Audi might just be the car for you. Yes, a VW Polo does lurk underneath, but there's enough Audi DNA to make it feel special. Don't buy a Mini before checking this little number out. To find out more about the Audi A1 range or read more in-depth car reviews, go to goauto.com.au.
Coming up, we'll have a look at the highly anticipated Volkswagen Jetta for 2012. Does it live up to all the hype? We'll find out after the break on ZoomTV. It's here, it's arrived, the all-new 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. And we've secured the top-of-the-range 147 TSI Highline to show you. And there's a lot to show. This car represents a complete overhaul of Volkswagen's existing lineup, with the Jetta sitting very nicely and comfortably just below the Passat. The entry-level 118 TSI is yours for just $29,592 drive away. The Comfort line with a package of extras at $36,062 drive away, and the Highline with everything you could hope for at just $42,090 drive away. Whichever Jetta you choose, Volkswagen is serious about getting you into a really nice car at a seriously good price. The premium German car maker has really come up with the goods. The 2-litre 4-cylinder 147 TSI petrol engine produces 147 kilowatts at 5,100 RPM and is matched to a 6-speed DSG Auto. It glides to 100 kilometres per hour in 7.5 seconds and lists fuel consumption figures at 7.9 litres per 100 kilometres. The new Jetta measures 4,640 millimetres long, 1,450 millimetres tall and 1,780 millimetres wide, placing it among the smaller models in the medium car segment. Along with increased overall length, Volkswagen's new small sedan rides on a wheelbase 70 millimetres longer than before. Inside, the Jetta offers 67 millimetres more legroom in the rear, and rear cargo capacity measures 510 litres with the 60-40 split folding seats in their upright position. So you're getting the picture. This is a big, small car. And while it handles with ease like a small car, the fit-out and comfort is excellent. And of course, you get all the extras and features we've come to expect, and then some. On the outside, you'll see parking distance sensors, dual zone climate control, 17-inch alloy wheels, 15mm lower sport suspension and headlight cleaning system. Inside, the Highline gets Vienna leather upholstery, front underseat storage and Volkswagen's RCD 510 touchscreen radio CD system. Standard safety features across the Jetta range include 6 airbags, ESP, electronic brake pressure distribution, anti-slip regulation and electronic differential lock, 6 airbags, front safety optimized head restraints to reduce whiplash and height-adjustable head restraints for all 3 rear passengers. Also standard and for the first time in Jetta is Volkswagen's crash impact sound sensor system. This system detects crash intensity and deploys the airbags faster than previous systems. All the Volkswagen DNA is evident in the Jetta. It's a real blend of luxury and performance, and I think you're going to like it. The best place to see the all-new 2012 Volkswagen Jetta is at John Hughes Volkswagen. Go to johnhughes.com.au, follow the links from zoomtv.com.au, or even get our new free iPhone app from the iTunes Store.
If you've ever been in a motor vehicle accident, you'd understand how crazy and confusing a scene of an accident can get. I've been in a couple myself, and no matter how big or small, I can tell you they're never nice. So today, thanks to City Toyota, we're going to give you a couple of tips that'll help reduce the impact an accident has on you. Firstly, accidents of any kind are very stressful. Therefore, most people's body will release adrenaline to cope. So be aware of this and try your best to stay calm. A great way to stay calm is to slowly assess the situation. Check yourself, your passengers, and then your surroundings. It's only at this stage you should get out of the car, and only, of course, if it's safe. If your accident takes place on a busy highway like this, always try and get your cars to the safety of the emergency lane before exiting, and never wait for help inside the vehicle. The stats of people killed in stationary cars would surprise you. Always try and get out of the vehicle and wait on the safety of the verge, which is what I'm doing right now. Wayne, you provide a service at City Toyota that helps reduce the impact an accident can have on one of your customers?
Yeah, that's right, Aaron. So once you've logged the police report, you need to lodge the claim for your insurance. We can help you with that with 3 simple steps through Toyota Insurance. One is online, the other is ringing, or thirdly, you can come into us and we can handle that all for you.
Now, Wayne, if they choose Toyota Insurance, there's other benefits to them as well.
That's right. So when you come into us, it's a one-stop shop, and we can have a look at if you're eligible for a hire vehicle, if you're not at fault in the accident or your vehicle's been stolen. The other thing we like to do is if the car's less than 3 years old, more than likely eligible for a new for old replacement. And further to that, we want to refer you to the right repairer that uses genuine Toyota parts, and that protects your resale in your vehicle and makes sure that you have happy motoring.
Whether the accident is your fault or not, you have legal obligations. To help me explain what they are, I'm going straight to the people who know, the police department. Hi Sarge, how are you?
Good, Aaron.
I need some advice. I was wondering if you could help me advise some people at home what their obligations and expectations are in an accident.
Okay, you must also always report a crash if it occurs on a road or in a car park open to the public where there's grievous bodily harm injuries, damage in excess of $3,000 to the vehicles or property, or property is damaged and the owner isn't present.
People with mobile phones now they can take a picture. Would you advise them to actually take a photograph of the crash?
Good idea to take some photos of the vehicles in the situ as to where they ended up and road and weather conditions for the investigator to look at.
So hopefully now, if you're ever unfortunately involved in an accident, you'll know exactly what to do to reduce the stress it has on your life. Simply call City Toyota. Go to citytoyota.net.au or follow the links from ZoomTV. After the break, I pick up our next celebrity to put them in the hot seat in the back of the iLone. That's next, thanks to Orbital Auto Gas on ZoomTV. Welcome to the Telethon Celebrity Hitchhiker. You're on board the John Hughes Zoomobile powered by Liquid Orbital Auto Gas, and you're just in time to help me hunt for our next celebrity. And I've been told there's one on the loose in Subiaco, WA. Wait up, I think I've found him. Yes, I have. Mr. Nick Natanui, how are you, sir? So, Nick, welcome to the back of the iLone.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm having you because you're going to answer my questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you are a massive player now, the Eagles. You're 21 years old. How do you go from playing your school footy to where you are in such a quick time and being so dominant at it as well?
Yeah, you kind of get thrown into the deep end straight away, but you know, we've got pretty good coaches and older players there to support you and mentor you through your first couple of years. So yeah, I probably thank them for my career so far.
In 2011, you've been really dominant. Last year, you came in and surprised a lot of people. What's the secret to your game?
Just kind of playing on instinct, playing with a bit of flair, just doing what I do. So you know, I've got a lot of guys around me who do a lot of the hard work and stuff, and yeah, I just kind of reap the benefits of those guys. Like Coxie, you know, he's helped me out a fair bit. But yeah, John Morsell's given us a license to kind of go out there and do the team stuff, but at the same time, do what you do best and what comes natural.
Everyone wants to know, how heavy is that hair?
No, it's not too heavy actually. I've got this new conditioner that makes it pretty soft.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good. It doesn't really weigh me down. It gets in my eyes sometimes when I'm trying to mark a ball or something, but nah, it's going to stick around as long as it doesn't, you know, start smelling or start getting too heavy.
It's now time for me to ask you the fast 5 questions on behalf of Orbital Liquid Auto Gas.
Cool.
Are you ready?
Ready to go.
Okay, the first car you owned?
It was a maroon VX Commodore.
Awesome.
It hardly worked. It didn't move, but
With the big mags, you had the big spinners on the side?
No, I wanted one. I always dreamed of them, but never had the money to pay for them. So,
What is your opinion of the worst car on the street today?
worst car. Probably on the way to training, I was driving next to this banged up Datsun. You know, P-plate. I was driving it, music blaring, but you know, it was only going 30 k's, slowing me down. So that's probably the worst car on the road at the moment.
What's your opinion of the best car on the street right now?
Best car. Not too many flash cars are all around Perth, but probably the new Mercs. I always wanted a Range Rover as well. So
Oh yeah.
But then my dream car is probably something like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. So
Well, there you go. If there's any
there you go. Any spare Mercs or Ferraris laying around?
any Merc dealers,
There you
contact
go.
ZoomTV. Oh, Nick, and what do you currently drive?
I drive a Ford XR6 Falcon. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. How do you find that?
Oh, it moves pretty quick. I'd love to have an XR8 one day.
There you go. Ford XR8. That's what he'd love. Finally, what is your biggest fear?
Biggest fear, I don't know. A lot of guys say heights and animals, that type of thing. Spiders. Probably cutting my hair.
Yeah, I was
pretty
gonna
scared.
say that.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, thanks very much, mate, for coming on the show.
Thanks
You're
very
a
much.
great guy, mate. I wish you all the best with your career. Eagles is my team. Proud to say that. And yeah, I hope you do really well in the years to come.
Thanks very much, mate.
Now, that's our show. If you'd like to know anything more, go to our website, zoomtv.com.au. Don't forget, you can currently download our free iPhone app, watch all our video reviews, get reminders, everything like that, including watch past videos we've had on this show. Now, until next week, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Hey, mate, you want to take me to training? I'm going to be a bit late.
Sorry for holding you up, Nick. Whoa. And that's a wrap.